Hi guys, welcome to another Star Wars helmet collection video by Diego Stoney, and today I have issue 4 Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot helmet. As you can see, it's in a new type of bag, which yeah, whatever, I suppose. You just got this here, issue 4 with this, it tells you what it has, and yeah, take it out, and once again a nice matte, like instead of a gloss. And the magazine really isn't in that nice shape, to be honest. It just kind of came all creased, but oh well. Comes with a bit of card inside as well. That's the ironic thing, to try and stop it from creasing, even though the card is just as creased itself. And you get your basic acrylic stand here. And something I've just noticed, actually, if you look at this, it would appear you can't actually leave the cases on the things. You need to take them out in order to put them on here, because none of them have it. And it would also appear that they're going in order this way, so you've got issue 1, 2, 3, 4, and I know that the Stormtrooper is issue 5. So yeah, it's pretty cool, I suppose. At least you know which ones you're getting in what order. And I know that the one I'm looking forward to will be number 16. You get your typical gift thing, t-shirt, USB stick, the display stand again, and yeah, putting all that to the side. Anyway, like I said, nice picture of Luke Skywalker there, Mark Hamill, Battle of Yavin, destroy the Death Star. Opening it up, it's basically the same stuff you're used to seeing, really. You've got a bit of stuff about droids here. You've got Clone Wars here with Cad Bane. I actually liked him, he was a pretty cool character. You got this guy here that looks like that guy from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I forget the guy's name. I haven't seen them in quite a while. And here you have your typical bit that opens up in the middle. And yep, just tells you about it. Isn't really anything all that interesting about this helmet, really, to be honest. Like, as in, like, feature-wise. If you compare it to, say, your Darth Vader's, for example. And here you've got some more bits there. You've got some ships. I always did like the Y-Wing. Always thought that looked nice. X-Wings. Harrison Ford. Pretty cool. And issue 5. And I know I'm not going to get what I want, but I really want them to release this with green eyes, like the ones from A New Hope. They were like a darkish green. And I know this is A New Hope because it says here, saving the princess. Well, behind that it says it anyway, or something along those lines. Oh wait, no, yeah, it says it there, saving the princess. So I assume they're probably just going to release it with black eyes, just so they can pass it off as a Stormtrooper from all the other 2 films, but I'd rather they have green eyes, considering it is from New Hope. But yeah, putting all that to the side, you have the helmet. And I don't think I ever showed this either. It's the thing that it comes in. You just tear it open from the back and pull your helmet out. And your helmet would just essentially sit in like that, really. There you go. But yeah. And this is something new. It comes with a bit of plastic on the inside holding the helmet. So yeah, taking this apart. Not trying to, at least. The plastic does stop you, kind of. Yeah, that wasn't meant to happen, but nevertheless I did it. Putting that to the side. Same basic thing that you're used to. The helmets and the display stand, which I will put back on just quickly off the camera. I'm going to take it off again anyway, but just for the sake of the video, I'll show you on the actual display stand. As far as this helmet goes, I did like the design of the X-Wing helmet. I was for a while planning on getting the Master Replicas one, just never got around to it. And I think it would have had the same problem, but You may remember I have a Master Replica's 501st Legion Trooper, Clone Trooper, and it is like a crisp helmet. There's no marks on it or anything, so I was fine with that really. I didn't mind. But with this one, like they made this one as well in the Master Replicas line, I think that one was also crisp as well. But I really wanted this to have a scuff marks and everything all over it, just like that there, as you can see. See, and then you compare it, and it's like you've rubbed this in our face and then given us this, so I'm not that happy with it. And what makes it worse is the fact that I know they're capable of doing it, because if I just bring in this guy here, look at that. How badass does Boba Fett look there, and how terrible would he look if they just didn't do any of that? The Boba Fett was essentially the helmet that made me want to buy more, because it was just so nice. But anyway, talking about this, it is nicely sculpted, I suppose. You've got Luke Skywalker, X-Wing pilot there. Got your same like kind of silverish on the display stand. There's a bit of a scratch there as well, but oh well. Zooming in, the details, well, that are painted relatively nicely. I mean, it's not completely pristine. It does have like marks, like I don't know what you want to call this, like a dusty ash kind of marks all over it, which look nice, I suppose. They didn't like. It's not like the details aren't painted badly. The details are painted very nicely. I just personally wish that they added the scuff marks, and I do know that if you look here, you can see how crisp that line is. It goes around there and it thins out around there. But if you look at it on this side, it doesn't actually connect. And these are meant to be hand painted, if I'm not mistaken. So how that works, I don't know, because I'm sure I read somewhere that they're hand painted anyway. Anyway. Who cares? It's not that big a video. But yeah, it's very cool. The visor, of course, does move up and down. Goes up that high, and you can see inside the helmet. But I'm going to take it off just to show you that. You just wiggle it, because this thing here, the mouth chin guard thing, it for some reason is held on with tape. Like literally, if you feel the back of these things, look, it sticks to you. It's because it's tape. So that's actually quite irritating, because it makes it harder to take on and off. And there were bits of loose plastic on the top and bottom here, but I cut them off. You have your microphone here, which is very cool. And on the inside, you've got a bit of, it's rubberized on the inside actually, the whole of this is, which I kind of like. And you get your like head guard things that would hold his head in place, so it's pretty cool, I suppose. Helmet, and this visor also comes back down. Thing is, like, you bring this visor down and then you need to clean it, and whilst cleaning it you end up pushing it up again, and then you need to bring it back down again, and then you end up getting fingerprints all over it again. So it's like an ongoing cycle of something that's extremely irritating. So if you just bear with me while I take it off here, just quickly clean it. What I'm trying to do is use my t-shirt, but I need my fingers to actually grasp it. So there we go, I've got it finally. Yep. Anyhow, putting it back on its display stand, this is also quite tricky, as yeah, this tape thing sticks to it. So you go like, there we go. Pushing it down a bit and moving it out of the way, making sure it's sitting straight. No, that's not straight. Yeah, it's sitting straight. It looks nice, I suppose, on display. It's just a helmet. I just would have liked it if it had the scuff marks and stuff on it. But it isn't something that's going to put me off the line. Putting the stand back on. The case, I should say. I'll compare it to the last one that came out. C-3PO. There you go, as you can see, this one's wider, but C-3PO is longer. So yeah, pretty much what I expected. Yep. It's a good helmet, don't get me wrong. I just wish they had scuff marks on it. But as it stands, it's very nice, and as far as a fourth helmet goes, it's not a bad one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review, guys. Stay tuned because I'm looking forward to getting the Stormtrooper. I won't be too disappointed if they make it with black eyes instead of the green ones that I want, but what are you going to do? It'll still look cool on the shelf. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.